All right. I don't know if you guys know this. Did you guys know that Rebel Wilson isn't fat anymore?
I heard about that. Did she have liposuction or just did some serious dieting and intermittent fasting?
So she had a year of healthiness.
Yeah.
So, I mean, for everybody, I'm sure a lot of people know, but maybe they don't. She was the fat chick in Bridesmaids. She was the fat chick in Pitch Perfect. She was the fat person in every movie.
What band was she in?
No, not a band. She was just she's an actress.
I didn't know.
Yeah,
that.
she's a blonde chick. She's English or something.
Yeah,
Australian, right?
Oh, Australian, right. Because she went to Australia for a year and just had like a year of wellness and
hung out with the Hemsworths.
Yeah. Oh man.
Liam and Chris.
Oh boy, I would not call that rape, gentlemen. Gentlemen, if you want to hang out and get me hot, yeah, Ted, you'd be in for that.
No, actually, you know, if I never wanted to get laid again, I would just hang out with Chris and Liam Hemsworth because obviously with those guys,
you could get their leftovers. Are you kidding me? Their leftovers would probably be super hot. Yeah, they would get like that 10s, and you'd be left with the shitty 9s.
I guess.
All right, so this is what's really weird about this, okay? Two things are really weird. Number one, her management team told her not to lose the weight. You know why? Because she was making serious bank as the fat chick.
Like Honey Boo from that reality show. That it was like the
I would say more like the
the one chick who's in the
brunette
thing. Yeah, what's her name? The one that was in the cop movie.
Yep.
She's the fat chick. She was in Identity Theft or something with Jason Bateman.
Melissa
McCarthy.
McCarthy.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
So here's what they said. They basically said that someone else will be the funny fat chick, and that she'll have to try to make money as a hot chick. And there's lots of them. She might not be a good enough actress or hot enough. She does look very fucking hot.
So who's the hot chick now in Hollywood? Because I mean, I don't really pay attention to.
It'd be Rebel Wilson. She's pretty. Okay. I saw the pictures. Yeah.
But who's like the gold standard of hot chicks now?
It's
in like
the blonde
Margot Robbie.
She's in Euphoria. Margot Robbie, I think, is a little passé.
Sydney Sweeney.
Yep. Bingo.
I've never even heard of her. Sydney Sweeney.
Yep.
I believe so. Jack is helping us out by saying she's got a nice set of cans, and I can tell that because he put his hands by his chest and shook them. That's how you can tell. If you just put your hands there, they're okay. But if you shake them, you know they're really big. All right, thanks, Jack. Yeah. All right. So
I'll make a note of that.
Yeah, Ted's literally writing this down. Shake my hands by my chest if their titties are really. Wow, she's fucking hot. Wow, Johnny's going to be our Google guy. What are you saying? You're saying she?
I mean, she's like okay, you know. I mean,
no, she's otherworldly.
Yeah, who is that? Is that her boyfriend?
I don't know.
Because he looks like
easy,
me.
Jack.
He looks like me.
Jeez, Ted. Ted, you're supposed to be looking at the chick.
Is she banging Liam Hemsworth? Okay, then she's not hot.
Oh, man. Okay, so Johnny shows a picture of this hot actress, and her boyfriend is standing next to her in a picture. And what does Ted say? Is that her boyfriend?
Yeah, exactly.
Are they together? Is that guy single?
Looks like a guy I play softball with. I don't know. I'm just saying if she's that hot, I mean, she'd be banging Liam Hemsworth, right? I mean, so that's all I'm saying.
Just because you want to bang Liam Hemsworth doesn't mean everyone else wants to bang Liam Hemsworth.
I want to bang Liam Hemsworth more than her, to be honest with you.
Are you saying there are no hot girls that have not banged Liam Hemsworth? In order to be hot,
that's how you know you're hot. You've had listen, I'd like to throw the screws to you, but have you been with Liam Hemsworth? No, I haven't. Oh, you're not really hot enough for me then. Yeah.
Out. And take those 2 9s with you.
I didn't want to force him anyway. Not with you skanks. All right. So now here's the weirdest part about this Rebel Wilson thing. She actually did an interview, I think it was a couple weeks ago, and she said, now that she's lost all the weight, people treat her differently. She said people do nice things for her.
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah.
Well, you know, there's studies. I mean, there was actually a show on 60 Minutes or 20 years ago that, like, good-looking people in general get treated differently than people who they perceive as less good-looking. Which is, you know, so I'm just saying that's common knowledge. That's not.
Of course I get treated better than you.
Of course you do.
Yeah. I mean, well, yeah. I mean, there's no way if a hot chick walks in and an ugly chick walks in that you're going to treat them the same.
So they did a study on 60 Minutes. So basically, they staged an incident where this like hot-looking young woman, was like trying to steal a bike, and it was obvious she's trying to steal like a chained-up bike.
Why would a hot girl need to steal a bike? Why didn't somebody just give it to her?
because it's a social experiment. So the point is she's trying to steal a bike, and she's making it very obvious she's trying to steal a bike that doesn't belong to her, and people are actually aiding and abetting her in trying to steal the bike because she was an attractive young woman. And then they took like a not like a below average looking dude doing the same thing, and he got arrested like in 10 seconds. So the point is.
The point is, if you're going to steal a bike, be Liam Hemsworth.
Or we'll just give him the bike. Just give him the bike.
You see how this
because he earned it
by being hot. Exactly. Oh man! All right, you know what? I think it's time for a sponsor break. So let me do this real fast. From Baron Von Butt Plugs, the super fun company that brought you the Taint Tickler and the Rim Rocker, it's the newest and most innovative product of 2022, the Buddy Plug. This amazing new butt plug has a special feature no other butt plug on the market has. You can share it with a friend. Can't find anything on TV or stuck in the drive-thru line in Mickey D's? Well, you and a friend can enjoy Buddy Plug. Conventional butt plugs are a thing of the past. The next time you have a get-together, pull out a few Buddy Plugs and turn your boring function into a sweet-ass party. Teddy, you got those butt plugs from a couple episodes ago, correct?
I'm wearing one right now.
That's why you can't sit still?
I'm all gummed up.
What is it? Is that a butt plug reference? Leave it alone. Oh my God. Teddy is playing with the bobblehead, and I think because it's a guy bobblehead, I think Teddy's getting. Oh man. All right. Teddy, the reason we're actually here, and the reason the main reason Johnny is here is we need to talk about issues for the upcoming election.
That's right.
Yeah. And Johnny has been part of 2 elections, and I think he can help you out. All right. John, you were part of a pretty intense election last year, right? You were kind of like the hitman in that election.
Exactly. Yeah, I had to dig up some wet work on the opposition. Sorry, nasty stuff on the.
Yeah, be careful. If you say wet work, Ted is going to go ahead and get the wrong impression.
You mean opposition research?
I was going to have to get him as my attorney.
So Teddy, would you be opposed to a little muckraking?
Absolutely not. We need to disparage the opponents as much as possible.
Okay, so you'd have no problem if we
to make them look like the devil incarnate, which
Okay.
of course they are.
Okay, awesome. Johnny, what was the election that you worked on?
It was a school board election.
That can be pretty vicious.
Listen,
by the way. That can be vicious.
yeah,
That can
you
be
see the
vicious.
news these days. They're insane, right?
Was there some sort of thing that made this contentious?
Well, I mean, I made it contentious. I dug up some dirt on the old lady. I said she was trying to bring in devil's milk into the cafeteria.
The devil, Jack, Ted, Eddie.
That's a good one.
What's what? Have you guys ever heard of devil's milk? Jack, are you familiar with this at all?
I mean, there's mama's
Sounds
milk. There's
sexual,
mama's
So
milk.
sexual. Yeah, nobody wants sexual stuff. Johnny, what's devil's milk?
It's chocolate milk.
Like chocolate milk?
That's a devil's milk.
Well, Adam Sandler, the water boy, he's the devil.
So you had to get rid of her because she had chocolate milk. Well, you know what? Now that I think about it, I hope you buried that bitch.
Oh, definitely buried her. I found out she had done some really shady stuff. She had a dog fighting ring with ties to organized crime. It was pretty nasty.
That's crazy.
What? Wait, she ran a dog fighting ring and had ties to organized crime?
No, of course not. I made all that.
She knew Michael Vick.
No, I made all that shit up because she brought the devil's milk
course
in.
you
That
did,
was
yeah.
that was the main
That's
problem.
what they do. Just make stuff up, and they just keep saying it enough times
say
that
it
people will believe it.
Exactly.
Of course.
Wait a minute. Okay, so Teddy, I'm just gonna go ahead and just say this. You need him. You need him on your side.
For character assassinations for the opponents, yes.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah. I mean, doesn't that save? Doesn't that save all the trouble of having to actually do something and stand for something? If you can just make the other side look so terrible that they're unelectable.
of course.
Okay, all right. So you did one other one. Now, this one I do know. You helped your uncle become sheriff in Arkansas. Is that correct?
Right, little tiny town in Arkansas. Yeah.
Okay, how'd that turn out?
It was fine for a while, till the squirrels got him.
The squirrels got him.
They're pretty bad down south. Pretty bad. Yeah, they get pretty big up there, down there.
Holy shit, man! I am so glad I live in an actual metropolis.
You don't want to, you don't want to leave your urban confines.
So he actually was an elected official in a
Yeah.
small town. That's
Yeah,
great.
yeah,
That's-
sure,
And,
yeah.
you helped
And then he
him.
was killed by squirrels.
By squirrels. Yep.
What the?
Did they take his nuts once they killed him?
Yeah, D's nuts.
Oh man, I can't believe I wasn't thinking about that. Teddy, how were you not thinking about this guy's nuts?
Well, I'm thinking about it now.
Yeah.
I'm writing it
They
down.
Teddy, put the pen down. Put the pen down. You're writing about things that you can listen to later. Okay. All right. Well,
He just circled it
They
about
did a
5
they did
times,
a
too.
they did a little movie.
Ted went, guy's got nuts. All right. Yeah.
They did a little movie in his town too, with Shelley Winters. You can look it up. It's true.
It's
I swear. Yeah.
just
I don't know.
Does
I
she
can't
go after
remember the
guys'
name of
nuts?
it. I can't remember the name of it, but they did a little gangster movie shot in his town. Yeah.
no Shelley Winters. She was the big girl.
Yeah,
so
type-
she was the Rebel Wilson of her time.
She was exactly. Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, back in the day, I think she wasn't she banging Mickey Rooney or something back in the. I mean, Shelley Winters, Mickey Rooney. I just remember that from that era, like in the 1970s or 60s.
I think they all kind of fucked each other,
Yeah.
didn't they? I mean, wasn't there kind of
Incestual.
like a little, incestuous little group
Yeah.
of people? Just like they were all married. Honestly, I think they were all married like 8, 9, 10
a little
times.
cabal of Hollywood actors who would just continually fornicate with each other. So I don't know. Yeah, so-
Well, you'd get a contract, right? You'd have to make like 10 movies, so you're with the same people
Yeah.
for over and over.
Oh, and then you're stuck with Shelley Winters. And you got to fuck the fat girl.
She was probably pretty attractive, I bet, when she was younger. I don't know.
Yeah.
Really?
Movie star.
I have no idea, Jack. Okay, so we're good. Jack's looking it up right now. Hopefully, Shelley Winters. Yeah,
No Sydney Sweeney.
You know what? He wasn't. He's just on his phone, not paying attention to what's happening. God, I love kids.
I plead the fifth.
Oh man, I love kids so much. All right, so Teddy, all the candidates are going to talk about, like the economy and guns and crime and healthcare and all that kind of stuff.
Oh shit, I was going to talk about that too, but go ahead.
No. I just thought we might start with or focus on some things that we can actually change. Okay.
Sure.
So that you think that'd be cool?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so I have a question for you, and this is pretty not right out there. Can you make the coronavirus go away forever and never come back? Ted, go.
No, because it's a microbacterial virus that's, obviously nobody can see it or sense it, so we don't really know. So we have to use a common. For example, in Illinois right now, they did a mask mandate thing where like now they dropped the mask mandate in Illinois where you don't have to wear masks anymore. But is the coronavirus still here? Of course it is. So what's really changed? What's really changed?
Okay, so yeah,
So here's the thing about the coronavirus. We're not disputing that it's real. We're just saying we don't know how much. So when the government says we need to shut down your businesses, you need to wear masks everywhere, how much of that is actually government overreach versus common sense? Because the funny thing is, like, when it's politically convenient to some people, we can not wear masks. But when it's completely inconvenient, then we need to wear masks. So but the coronavirus is still there, right? The coronavirus hasn't disappeared, right? It's still here.
So John, is this the proper way to answer this? I feel like he should say that he can make coronavirus go away with a wand or something.
Yeah.
So
A magic
you
wand?
could potentially make it go away. I think they're working on a vaccine that potentially would be effective against all of the variations. At least that's what they're working on. They're trying to work on. I don't know if they
Okay,
will.
I
achieve
like the
that,
magic wand idea though. I think
Well,
people.
I love magic wands because if I had a magic wand, I'd make my penis 10 inches long. But it doesn't work. It's that there are no magic wands. So here's the point. Here's the point. So here's guys. Here's the point. Why are you laughing so much? You're laughing way too much than you should be right now.
But that was the nickname for my penis in high school. Magic wand.
Yeah. So here's what we know. Here's what we know. The vaccine is about 50% effective. The booster is about 40% effective. So the point is, you could have the booster
That's 90.
and the vaccine and still catch the coronavirus.
Okay, and would the magic wand take care of the other 10%?
Yes.
All right. See.
The vaccine doesn't prevent you from getting the virus.
Correct.
It protects you from serious hospitalization and
Yeah,
death.
nor does the booster. So you can still catch it. But yeah, maybe the
Oh,
symptoms
is that
are
like
lessened.
penicillin cures syphilis? It doesn't stop you from getting syphilis.
Exactly.
Okay. So let me make it a little bit easier. Okay, Teddy, the Iran nuclear deal. Shh. No, just listen. It was pretty awesome. Okay, we got Iran to promise not to work on nuclear weapons. Okay,
Yeah.
if you create a deal like this, will you demand a pinky promise or the cross my heart and hope to die clause?
Well, that's another fantasy thing